Hey everyone, this is Social Dissonance, also known as Shepard, and welcome to a series of weapon tutorials for Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. Right now I'm going to be showing off the Sword and Shield. Now if you're coming from Monster Hunter Tri, you're going to have a lot that's familiar here, and even if you're coming from Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, there's still a lot of similarities. The biggest difference is that we're going to be able to attack with our shield. Now first off, if you're moving and you press triangle, you'll immediately go into a draw like leaping slash. If you're just standing still, you just end up going straight into a draw. Now, once your weapon is drawn, you can do a number of combos. Most of your combos, you're going to want to start off with your triangle, the triangle button. So keep pressing triangle, and you kind of go into this weird, like, 2-hit, then a shield bash combo. That little third hit there actually does do some KO damage. Other than that, if you're holding forward, you'll actually... Oh, no, that's right, you'll just keep doing that. Okay, what I meant to say is if you do triangle twice and then you start pressing circle, you'll go into the side and then vertical slash, or you can just press triangle circle twice and you do the side and then vertical slash on its own. Now you notice there that I automatically do the spinning slash. If you want to do the spinning slash on its own, you can press select, but to help make the game a lot easier to control, they just made it so you can automatically do the revolving slash right after the 2-hit combo. So just keep pressing circle and you'll go right into it. Other than that, if a monster is running away and you want to catch up to it a little bit faster, pressing triangle and circle at the same time will kind of go into another one of those leaping slashes. You can see there, it gets you a fair bit of range. And of course you can go straight into your other triangle combo, or you could even go into your side and then... Oh, what is that there? Oh, that's interesting. It's like almost completely automated if you keep pressing circle after doing the triangle attack. Or the triangle and then circle attack. Huh, that's different. Okay, well, something new to me. Otherwise, there's another thing that you can do now. If you're holding forward when you're pressing circle, you'll do this 2-hit shield bash. Keep pressing circle and you'll go into a revolving slash. Finally, if you want to stay on the offensive while also being on the defensive, if you roll and you keep pressing triangle out of a roll, you'll kind of immediately go into this rising vertical slash. And it's a great way to keep extending your combo while attacking a monster. Just a quick note, this revolving slash is the most powerful attack out of the combo, so if you have just enough time for one last attack, I would recommend doing that one. Otherwise, if you're going for just pure damage, you don't care about exhausting or KOing the monster, my preferred combo is just the 2-hit triangle followed by the 2-hit horizontal from the circle attack, followed by the revolving slash. It's just a quick 5-hit combo. If you're extending it with the rising slash, you can kind of get 6 hits out of that. I didn't really do it properly there. Let's see if I can do it correctly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's a full 6-hit combo. And the reason why that's preferable is because the blade for the sword and shield actually does a little extra damage than just the shield. Not only that, but if you have an element or status on the weapon, as I do with this Barioth sword and shield, the element is not taken from the shield. So the only element you get from the shield is just being able to do KO and or exhaust damage. And right now I'm just going to show off a new boss for Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. This is Froggi. He's kind of like the Great Baggy or the Great Jaggy. The only difference is that he is poison-based. So whereas the Baggy would shoot out various sleep effects, he shoots out poison effects. Now, something that's really fun and easy to do now in Monster Hunter Portable 3rd that seems a little bit easier than from Tri is the ability to KO monsters with the sword and shield. The attacks seem to come out a lot faster, so I really enjoy it. And other than that, I'm just going to focus a lot of attacks on his head. It's kind of important to break his sack as early as possible. Reason being is it really diminishes the range of his poison breath attack. You barely even got to see it because it's already broken. The weapon I'm using here is clearly overpowered for him, but this isn't really supposed to be a level-appropriate tutorial. This is simply just to demonstrate the various attacks and how I approach different monsters. As you can see here, he's paralyzed. It's because I have Cha-Cha and Dinky here equipped with a paralysis status effect. You can just do that by going to their status screen in the blue menu board. It's in your farm. It's also in your house. And selecting the paralysis status effect. Now, I might be able to show that off here. Yeah, you can see this is all clearly overpowered stuff. The armor actually isn't all that overpowered. It just gives wide area. What else? maybe Perception, and I think Capture Expert. So those were completely wasted. But as for the cats, let me see if I can show the cats. Where do I go? Cats. You might just be able to see their names. I might show it off later. There we go. You can see there. Okay. That's to copy the paralysis status attack, and the other thing on top of that is just status attack boost. And they both have it. So they almost always cause something to be paralyzed, at least once in a quest. Kind of depends on how badly they're being beaten. Okay, so that's it for the Sword and Shield. Coming up next will be the Dual Sword tutorial. It'll probably be against the Baroth. Otherwise, just stay tuned for more weapon tutorials. And of course, the guys collect plenty of stuff.